Ready.
Hey y'all, I'm Marcia Sava, and I am about to do a ritual clearing off of Christy Campbell to break her off the SSP. And this is the same process I've done now for, well, more than four, but we'll just say four because one of them, it didn't. That's a long story. But anyway, they drank and they did not protect. So
Okay.
they got taken again.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we're about to undo the rituals. This way you guys can see how much work is in this. I'm only charging $300. This includes everything I'm doing here, plus it includes the information on how to protect all of your personal space, which you will need to do, and also how to integrate your altars back in and do the trauma healing and processes. So I will be with you through all of that after I undo the rituals. This is the first step. So you undo their hooks, and then you got to integrate your altars, heal, and protect your space. Protect your space should be right after the rituals. So that would be the next thing you do, Christy.
Okay.
I have here Christy Campbell, and she's actually letting me undo them for her. She's not dug in real hard, so what may look like an easy process is not. Many times it's incredibly difficult, like it was with Chris Moore.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 3.5 years of this battle. So Christy's not in bad shape. She should come off really quickly, like I do, like a couple other people.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we're gonna start that process now, so y'all can see how much is into this.
Okay.
And
And I'm gonna take my notes too. So, and then just tell me kind of what to
okay.
write down and whatever I need to do. Yeah.
Well, this whole process you're gonna be repeating behind me.
Okay.
We are back doing the rituals. So everything that they did within these rituals, it's not going to make sense to you, some of it, because it's just not our reality. But these are things they either install during the rituals or during the programming, or even illusions that
Oh.
they create to, control your mind.
Yeah.
So these
Cause.
are going to sound weird, but they are their rituals, and they anchor in what's called a tree of death down all the people in the dark programs. So this tree of death has to be completely dissolved in order for you to be completely free. So that's going to be the last thing we undo. We back do the ritual. So the last one that was placed is the first one we start on, and we back do them. We're undoing curses. We're disconnecting entities. We're doing healing. We're going to be doing all of this. It's going to be a long process. I'm only charging $300 for this. I keep you covered during the whole process, and after that, until I teach you to have all of your holes plugged so tight that they can't get to you anymore. As soon as I teach you that, I can move on to somebody else. So I'm covering a lot of people in meditation right now, and Bob is too. So anyway, we'll get started, Christy. So I want to tell them what I had you say in the beginning, and this is
Okay.
super important.
Yeah. Say it
Um,
again. I'm gonna write it down because I
okay.
forgot. Mm-hmm.
I had Christy call in the monad frequency, which is our true source consciousness outside of this distorted world, which if you see all the, apocryphal books and stuff, it was a lesser god that's actually evil, and or they say more ignorant, but he is draining us of our life force. We are the energy source. Y'all got to remember that. We're the energy source. They feed off us. We're the ones with the power. We just got to get the tools and get the oomph to fight it. That's it. And once you get that in place, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
So I had her call in the monad frequency, which is the frequency of the true creator source. Give me one sec, Christy. I see. Okay, never mind. And then I call in Christ consciousness to aid and assist. And the reason I call in Christ consciousness and not Christ is because a lot of these stories can be traced back to before the Bible. So I don't know what's been messed with in history and what hadn't. I mean, 100 years ago, the canonized Bible had 5 books in it that aren't there now. They have systematically pulled the true information away, and they have interwoven control structures through it. So, those that talk about the monad frequency explain that this place was set up to drain our energy and to destroy us. I don't think that's the intention. I think it's to get the source energy that they can't create anymore. But either way, it's destroying us. So we want to call in the source from outside of that and ask for Christ consciousness, which I feel that is the monad frequency, that comes from the monad frequency. So I'm calling in assistance through that. And then I'm calling in the monad frequency, and we're saying we are not speaking to the source. We're speaking as the source of all sources. And we command. And when you bring that monad frequency down through you, you want to bring it down through your body, through your crown, and all the way down through your feet, and flush everything out of you that's dense. And ask that monad frequency to go out through your home, through your property, through your car, through your animals, through your spouse. And ask the Christ consciousness to assist in the clearing of, or the integration of, or whatever. You guys will see as we go along.
So you said we are not speaking to the source, but as the source.
But as the source, because we are those God sparks. That's what all these apocryphal books talk about. As this distortion was created, the one that created it put pieces of herself into matter, which is our God spark. And the whole point is to return to source. So our home is outside of here.
Yes.
And we're supposed to bring the light in from the true source. So you bring those in.
The true source after, because we are the God spark, and then what?
Yeah, and I command. And when you say I command, you mean it. Don't say I command and just be like, I command. Just be like, I command. Like you mean it. Like, hey, I know I'm God's source. I'm going to speak from God's source. And I command. And that's all it takes, guys, to do any of this stuff, plus the tools. So the next thing you do is right after you call them in, and I do this when I know anyone is coming to me for this. I do it as fast as I can. Say, I speak not to the source, but as the source. I call in the monad frequency. I speak from the monad. I am the monad, and I command, and I ask Christ consciousness to come in and assist me in everything I'm about to undo now. I ask you to please bind the guards to the programs until the entire process can be completed. That's the first thing. Very important. Very, like, extremely, incredibly, insanely important, especially if you're dealing with people that are dug in hard.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get hammered.
And then you bind the process, and then what did you say after that? You bind the process?
You bind the guards until the process can be completed in its entirety. So that means if I start now and I don't finish for 10 years, we still bound those guards. The second thing, just as important, you want to say both of these as fast as you can and at least get the person to cover this, if nothing else. Bind the guards. And the second thing is I disconnect all alarm systems, booby traps, and suicide programming. Extremely important, because if you don't shut that stuff down, then you could trigger something really, really bad. And you guys are about to see how deep this gets. And this is why everyone's had so much trouble breaking free. Yeah. This is the book I use. Can you see that good? Putting the Puzzle Pieces Together by Laura Worley. Can you see it okay?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yep.
So you say I disconnect all alarms, suicide programming, and booby traps?
And booby traps, yes. You have to say that, or you could end up really, really hurting somebody, or it could kill them. It's a big, big, big deal. Those two things you must do first. And when you know that you're about to do somebody, when they know, they start attacking that person to the max. So what I do is I go ahead and do it as fast as I can. If I can get somebody through the whole session, I will go as I will not stop. So as long as you won't stop, I won't stop.
Yeah.
I want to do this as fast as possible because they will start attacking. So the quicker we get her unraveled, the we're not going to get attacks after that. So we got to undo the rituals first. So I think that pretty much covers that. So that's where you start immediately when they know you're coming.
Okay.
That is super important. All right. So this book, I kind of got to skip around a little bit. You guys bear with me. While I'm looking, Christy, call in the Christ consciousness to assist you and the monad frequency. I am the monad. I speak from the monad and I command, and have them run down through your blood, your bloodline, only 4 generations back. I don't know why, but this is very, very specific. For whatever reason, you should. She says you need to only do 4 generations.
Okay.
So we're gonna run the Christ consciousness and the monad frequency down through Christy, and we're gonna clear the bloodline, the blood, the DNA, organs. Clear the organs. Ask you can do anything in your body, cells, whatever you want to, anything, but I would hit at least those I mentioned. So one thing I want you to do is call them in right now, Christy, before we go any further. As soon as you get that written.
Yeah. So I call in the
I want you to call them in, and I want you to tell them, I disconnect all curses from my organs and my body now.
Oh.
I command this through the monad frequency.
You say I disconnect all. I have to write it down, or I won't be able to say
I can go slower. Let me find my vape really quick. Curses
I disconnect
from my organs, my body, all the blood, everything I named, the blood, the DNA. We're going to start with that, but a lot of these things you got to hit again and again and again. So until you're able to integrate everything, or at least get through the rituals.
So I disconnect all curses from my organs, my body, my DNA, my muscles, all of my body.
Yep. And then ask the Christ consciousness to assist you in binding this.
I ask Christ consciousness to assist me in binding this.
I would also go ahead and call in all benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, helpers, because they can help assist you too. But always, always, always specify benevolent. Anytime you call anything in it. And then if something appears to you, you can always imagine sprinkling salt over them to if they're negative, they'll leave. If they're not, they'll still remain. I gotta grab something real quick, Christy. Okay, I learned this stuff through much, much trial and error and almost losing Chris about 1,000,000 times. So I've got this down now. I might have to get my light because my eyes, good Lord, my eyes. Okay.
So I say I call in all benevolent guides, ancestors, guardians, protectors to be with me during this process.
And to help me in any way that they can. Help me integrate, help me heal, help me integrate altars, help protect me, protect my dream space. That's a big one. That's when we get hurt the worst, is in the dream space. We're our most vulnerable. as I was telling Chrissy, and I got to tell you guys too, you guys have to go print out the lyrics under, if you do this process, you really should do it regardless. Go print out the lyrics. If you look on my Facebook page, just a little bit down, it says for clearing of personal space.
Okay.
There's instructions in there about everything that you need to do. You need to protect your technology because they reach out to us through that in a million different ways. There's a lot of bad stuff coming off technology.
Mm-hmm.
All the smart technology, I've had that covered forever, but I've found the lyrics are amazing. So what we did was print them out real small. We shrunk them down real small and laminated them. You guys can put them in vials, jars. I don't care what you do with them. Just print out a ton of them. And I list on my site everything y'all need to go in and protect. It's things like technology, mirrors, doors, cars, yourself, your bed, please, your bed, 4 corners of your bed, 4 corners of your house, 4 corners of your property. It's all listed there for y'all to grab. The lyrics are down below it with a music symbol down there, big music symbol. Can't miss it. When you see that, click on that, go down and find the 2 songs and print them out, and a lot of them, so that you can use this for protecting. This is one of the, we had a dark wizard here, and oh my gosh, so the energy was horrible, and those lyrics just boom cleared it like that. I was like, yes.
Yeah, it's good.
So I was really shocked. They work well. So that's definitely something you want to get right on, Christy. Don't mess around with the protection, because you don't want them finding a loophole back into you. You guys got to tighten up all your protection. Major league. Okay.
The name of the song is Clearing of Personal Space?
No, the names of the songs is Only the True Remains. See, those, it's under, if you look under protection, clearing of personal space, I list the 2 songs that I want you to get. And I tell you everything I want you to do with it. It's listed there, but it's Only the True Remains and Revocation 2. So print them both out. Put them everywhere I told you on that. All right. So now that we've covered that, and all that needs to be first, very important. If y'all going to do this by yourself or whatever, but you're going to see how much is involved. So I will help explain things as I see them. What's happening to Chrissy while we're undoing this. Y'all excuse me, I need light over here. Well, actually, I might be able to do this number. Boom. I'm so used to sitting in the dark with this writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad that you got that.
Sorry about that, y'all. We were not prepared. This was
we were gonna be digging in deep.
I mean, as long as we get the job done, who cares? So okay. So highly recommend you pick up this book. I would not recommend reading it until you get the rituals undone, because it can trigger things. Unless you're not dug in hard. If
What's
you
the
can
name of that book
people,
again?
Putting the Puzzle Pieces Together by Laura Worley.
Okay.
Very good book. Very detailed. It will explain everything that happened to you. A short synopsis. They take ritual ages and they perform these rituals on specific ages. Yes. And you'll probably find you remember some of this when I talk about the age. But so there's a lot of good stuff in here. I'm not going to cover tonight because there's no way I can get to it. But you'll want to check this book out. Christy's not dug in deep. If she was, this, you have to be so careful when it's deep. You have to be so careful.
Yeah, I've done a lot of healing with having the
it's
Karuna
not just
Reiki,
that. It's like they can trigger things in people to kind of flip out. So it is something you need to be very, very careful. All right, let's undo these curses first.
Okay.
So, all right, here's a curse prayer. This one's good. So again, every single thing we're going to do, once we get going good and we've said it enough and I'm getting in Chrissy's mind real good, I'm going to back off a little bit with this. But in the beginning, I'm going to keep repeating it because I need to get it in you guys' heads. I call in Christ consciousness now. Now you want to repeat behind me.
I call in Christ consciousness now.
And I speak as the monad.
And I speak as the monad.
And I command.
And I command.
All curses be sent to me.
What is it?
That all curses that are sent to me.
That all curses that are sent to me.
Be dissolved completely.
Be dissolved completely.
I command them to all be destroyed.
I command them to all be destroyed.
I do not give permission for you to curse me or anything connected to me.
I do not give you permission to curse me or
Anything
connected to me.
Through the power of the blood of Jesus Christ, which is fine. You can use it. It does work. But
Okay.
that's how they got it in here. We'll cover some more stuff.
Through the power.
Or the power of Christ consciousness, the power of the true source, the power of the monad. Doesn't matter. You can use them all. But I layer mine.
You can say the monad, or yeah. Oh yeah, you layer it.
Say that.
Can you say that again though? Because I
So through the power of the monad.
Through the power of the monad.
I command.
I command.
That all curses sent to me.
That all curses sent to me.
Are null and void.
Are null and void.
And I am washed clean. I am washed clean.
And I am washed clean.
Okay. Hold on one sec. Okay. And now we're going to hit a few specific curses that are laid out here. So y'all give me a minute. I got to flip around in this book and find this stuff. All right. These are some curses that they put on you guys. Again, I speak from the monad and I command.
I speak from the monad and I command.
That the following curses.
That the following curses.
Be destroyed in their entirety.
Be destroyed in their entirety.
The curse on my business.
The curse on my business.
The curse on my body.
The curse on my body.
And again, let's cover it again. All the curses on my organs.
All of the curses on my organs.
On my blood.
On my blood.
On my DNA.
On my DNA.
Yes. At least cover those. And then on my entire body.
And on my entire body.
Okay. The curses on my heart to stop beating.
The curses on my heart to stop beating.
Yep. The curse on my spouse.
I don't have a spouse.
The curse on my spouse? You got it?
I don't have a spouse.
Oh, okay. Sorry. The curse on my children to be hurt.
The curse on my children to be hurt.
The curse of death and extreme fatigue.
The curse of death and extreme fatigue.
Why don't you say the curse on my significant other or loved ones?
On my loved ones. On my loved ones.
Okay.
The curse on my loved ones.
Okay. The curse that my children would die.
The curse that my children would die.
The curse of financial ruin.
The curse of financial ruin.
The curse to release horrible news about me.
The curse to release horrible news about me.
So that no one would believe me.
So that no one would believe me.
The dagger in my back.
The dagger in my back.
To be hated.
To be hated.
The energy weapons.
The energy weapons.
The body to become crippled.
The body to become crippled.
The knife in my heart so no child would love me again.
The knife in my heart so no child would love me again.
And the curse to be alone.
And the curse to be alone?
Yes. There's one more thing I wanted to do with you, Christy, and it just slipped my mind. I was trying to remember it a minute ago, but there's a lot going on. I want you to call in the monad frequency and command that every single implant inside of you, inside of your auric field, your etheric field, in any dimension, time stream, anything, be completely dissolved and removed from you immediately.
Okay. What do I say again?
I call in the monad frequency.
I call in the monad frequency.
And I command.
And I command?
Yes, as the monad.
As the monad. Okay.
That all implants.
That all implants inside
within
of
my
me,
body.
Within my body.
Or in my energy bodies.
Or in my energy body.
Or aiming at me maliciously.
Or aiming at me.
Be dissolved immediately. and removed from me.
Be dissolved immediately.
And be removed from me.
And
And
be
just so you
removed.
guys know, some of these things you have to repeat a few times until you get all altars integrated, then you're done. You don't have to, there might be some things floating around that's small, but the main part of the rituals is done. You can work the rest out real easy. If you're like these people, and I was, which I didn't know, I'm finding out the more I clear you guys, the more it's healing me. Bunch of stuff I didn't even know I had because I kind of do it with you guys. So really interesting. I wasn't dug in deep. Christy isn't either. If they're deep, if you talk to them and you start talking about super soldier stuff, and they can just sit and have normal conversations and engage, they're not that bad. If they're like most people who either get agitated, fall asleep, don't want to talk about it, hide, disappear for days, anytime you bring that up, they probably are going to be a lot more difficult.
You can
So
say
actually,
energy
not probably. They will be. Huh?
Energy tags too. Energy tags, energetic tags, and
Yep.
implants.
By all means, guys, this is not everything. So if y'all think of things or if something comes to you, listen to your guidance and keep going back and checking. And I'm going to help Christy figure out what I mean by that. I'll show you what I mean by that in a little bit. Okay, so it tells you how demons claim legal right to you. Good to know. I've got to find the first ritual. The very first one we want to undo, which is the last one. Unless they take you off and do some weird something that isn't normal protocol. They have family programming removal also. She was very detailed in this couple programming. So they program your spouses and your children too.
Yeah.
For y'all to fight, not get along, and look at each other suspiciously, not believe each other. They mess with everybody.
Yeah.
And it's time this stops.
It's generational.
Okay, so this is called the Water Kingdom program. This is installed using drugs, illusions, entities, you name it, rituals. And we're undoing the rituals. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter. Do it anyway and mean it, because this is the ritual they made. So it's only going to make sense to them. But this is what she's been finding through her clients. All right. Here's what we want to say. I'm saying this before each removal of each program. This is something I'm learning to do too. Call in again. I call in the monad frequency. I speak as the monad.
I call in the monad frequency. I speak as the monad.
I bind the guards to the Water Kingdom programming.
I bind the guards to the Water Kingdom programming.
And I disconnect all alarm systems.
I disconnect all alarm systems.
Booby traps.
And
suicide programming. I want this ritual to be dissolved in its entirety.
I want this ritual to be dissolved in its entirety.
And I ask for the following programming pieces to be removed.
And I ask for what?
The following to be removed.
And I ask for the following to be removed.
All right. All entities involved.
All entities involved.
Yeah. Are you doing this as you go?
You mean to write or just do it?
Just do it.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm distracted if I have to write it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Believe me, we gotta focus hard. Okay.
Yeah.
So call in the monad frequency.
Okay. I call in the monad frequency.
Bind the guards.
I bind the guards.
Feel it. And then shut down all alarm systems. Booby traps and suicide program.
Booby traps and suicide program.
I remove all entities around the Water Kingdom programming.
Around the Water Kingdom programming.
Yes. I remove the trident and the trident weapon.
I remove the trident and the trident weapon.
Which is funny because Chris has that tattooed on his arm. I was like, well, there's your water kingdom right there.
Oh.
I remove Poseidon, the keeper of souls.
I remove Poseidon, the keeper of souls.
I dissolve them.
I dissolve them.
I dissolve the 7 powers.
I dissolve the 7 powers.
The 7 keys.
The 7 keys.
The 7 hidden places.
The 7 hidden places.
The 7 waterfalls.
The 7 waterfalls.
The treasure in each sea.
The treasure in each sea.
With gems or jewels.
With the gems or jewels.
The treasure chest.
The treasure chest.
The baby hidden.
The baby hidden.
The white pearls and black pearls.
The white pearls and black pearls.
The sea flowers.
The sea flowers.
The queens and their crowns.
The queens and their crowns.
The jewels and gems.
The jewels and gems.
The Nephilim sons.
The Nephilim sons.
The babies being held hostage.
The babies being held hostage.
By a half woman, half octopus creature.
By a half woman, half octopus creature.
Using her tentacles.
Using her tentacles.
The curses.
The curses.
The sea of the dead in the water.
The sea of the dead in the water.
The sucking the energy from the cap.
The sucking the energy from the cat.
Cap. C-A-P. Cap.
Cap. Oh, okay, cap.
And I'm listening closely to make sure you get these right. The queens of each sea ruled by Aphrodite.
The queens of each sea ruled by Aphrodite.
With many parts behind.
With many parts behind.
The sea serpents.
The sea serpents.
The snakes.
The snakes.
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
The guards.
The guards.
Mermaid or merman.
Mermaid or mermen.
The half woman, half octopus with 8 legs.
The half woman, half octopus with 8 legs.
Each carrying a baby.
Each carrying a baby.
The portal to the underworld.
The portal to the underworld.
The black book.
The black book.
The mysteries of the deep.
The mysteries of the deep.
The ancient order of the deep.
The ancient order of the deep.
The water kingdom. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. The cosmic tree of death.
The cosmic tree of death.
And the tree inside.
And the tree inside.
The seahorse who represents hippocamp.
The seahorse that represents hippocamp.
Who is the taker of memories.
Who is the taker of memories.
The other elements of the Kabbalah tree of death.
The other elements of the Kabbalah tree of death.
The Venus shells and others.
The Venus shells and others.
The parts not redeemable.
The parts not redeemable.
I call back my humanity from parts hidden in the underworld.
I call back my humanity.
From parts hidden in the underworld.
From parts hidden in the underworld.
The graveyard with the ancestors' dead human spirits.
The graveyard with the ancestors' dead human spirits.
The water world grid.
The water world grid.
The fisherman's hook.
The fisherman's hook.
The colors, net, and spells.
The colors, net.
The colors, comma, net, comma,
okay.
And the spells. There's
and
3
the spells.
things.
Okay.
All the witchcraft parts.
All the witchcraft parts.
The entrances to Waterworld cities.
The entrances to Waterworld cities.
The labyrinth.
The labyrinth.
The Nephilim mothers.
The Nephilim mothers.
The sea goddess.
The sea goddess.
The dragon.
The dragon.
The sea creatures.
The sea creatures.
The hybrids.
The hybrids.
Nimrod. This is a demon.
Nimrod.
Neptune. Another demon.
Neptune.
All Atlantis programming.
All Atlantis programming.
Queen of the moon.
Queen of the moon.
Water dragons.
Water dragons.
Portals.
Portals.
Hunting.
Hunting.
The royal baby tied in with the baby of the universe.
Say that again.
The royal baby.
The royal baby
tied in with the
Ti
baby of the universe.
tied in with the baby of the universe.
Mm-hmm. The warrior part in the water.
The warrior part in the water.
Mm-hmm. And the moon part, which is opposite.
And the moon part, which is opposite.
The DNA programming to handle the ocean's harshness.
The DNA programming to handle the ocean's harshness.
The dolphin programming with frequencies.
The dolphin programming with frequencies.
The crowns of queens.
The crowns of queens.
The weapons and portals.
The weapons and portals.
The mummy waters and the staff.
The mummy waters and the staff.
The fisherman's hook.
The fisherman's hook.
The water part. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Excuse me. The all ranking.
All ranking.
Skills and rewards.
Skills and rewards.
They marry you to these demonic things. So the marriages and the oaths
And
were dissolved.
The marriages and the oaths.
We're dissolved. This all stuff we're dissolving. Yep,
We're
dissolving the marriages and the oaths.
We're dissolving the marriages and the oaths.
Mm-hmm. The staff and the fisherman's hook.
The staff and the fisherman's hook.
Oh wait, I did do that. I'm sorry. You gotta excuse me. My eyes. The parts of my children that will be held hidden in the sea.
The parts of my children that will be held hidden in the sea.
Mm-hmm. The parts that manipulate the elements.
The parts that manipulate the elements.
The rewards of the victor who won the battles.
The rewards of the victor who won the battles.
Okay, give me 1 second. I have to skim through to make sure there's nothing I left out that's, you know, I mean, I know I got it all, but I just want to double check. I remove all oaths.
I remove all oaths.
Covenants, promises.
Covenants, promises.
Jobs and titles.
Jobs and titles.
She says this segment will probably be layered and in multiple parts. I've got a process of getting this stuff regardless if we miss things. I mean, I'm not gonna miss your ritual, but I'm saying like how you supposed to go back and redo this a bunch of times. Once we get everything integrated and I keep you protected until that, you won't have to do that anymore. So, okay. So we'll go back to that. The rape and torture.
The rape and torture.
And I asked for the monad frequency to heal me from that.
And I asked the monad frequency to heal me from that.
And push love into those spaces.
And push love into those spaces.
I return all shape-shifting abilities.
I return all shape-shifting abilities.
I dissolve all entities that were involved in this.
I dissolve all entities that were involved in this.
Y'all gonna find as she goes on, it's gonna get harder and harder. If I was a queen, I lay down my crown willingly.
If I was a queen, I lay down my crown willingly.
I return all babies.
I return all babies.
I renounce loyalty to all Nephilim sons or husband.
I renounce all loyalty to Nephilim husbands
or sons. I destroy the marriages.
I destroy the marriages.
I renounce all battles, fights, and killings.
I renounce all battles, fights, and killings.
For territory or any other reason.
For territory or any other reasons.
I think we got it all. Let me just double check real quick. I renounce all things sexual.
I renounce all things sexual.
And ask for the healing of all of this.
And ask for the healing of all of this.
I ask that all parts be shown.
I ask that all parts be shown.
The true Lucifer.
The true Lucifer.
And the true God.
And the true God.
I ask for healing of all parts and pieces.
I ask for healing of all parts and pieces.
I ask for you to find all hidden pieces of programming we have not located.
Say that again.
I ask for you. I'm sorry. I ask for the monad to find all parts.
I ask the monad to find all parts
of programming. in other places,
in other places,
such as the grid,
such as the grid,
or where Lucifer is,
or where Lucifer is.
which is the second heaven. That's called your second heaven. All right, let me just make sure I've got it all right here. I ask that all bodies of water be brought back to balance.
I ask that all bodies of water be brought back to balance.
Disconnected from the moon
Disconnected from the moon
and time periods.
and time periods.
Back to normal instead of the moon cycle.
Back to normal instead of the moon cycle.
I repent for anything I have done in these rituals. And again, it's not you, it's the altars, but it's a piece of you. So that's why it's
I don't
weird.
judge. No, I repent.
Yeah.
What is
it?
No. What is
it
again?
I repent for anything
I repent for anything
that my I'm sorry, parts and altars have done in these rituals.
I repent from anything that my parts and altars have done in these rituals.
And they do this through torture. They force them through torture.
I know.
It's not like they have choices.
Yep, I know.
Okay, I release the captured 13-month-old baby.
I release the captured
13-month-old baby.
13-month-old baby.
Or other babies stolen.
Or other babies stolen.
By parts of me.
By parts of me.
Okay,
does she explain in the book of what all that is?
Yes, very deeply, but we can't. It will take forever, so I try to get you through it. Then go read the book, and you'll understand every ritual in its entirety. But I try to get you through this process as fast as possible because I don't want you getting attacked. Once you make this decision, they know. So I don't want you going to bed and having problems or anything like that. I want to get you through it. Then she'll explain every single thing in the rituals, what's done to you. It's horrible.
Okay.
I've
seen it all, so nothing will shock me at all.
So I ask for the removal of the entire Water Kingdom process.
I ask for the removal of the entire Water Kingdom process.
In its entirety. Yeah, you said that. And any parts and pieces we have not found yet.
And any parts and pieces that we have not found yet.
Please bind all of this together.
Please bind all of this together.
And remove it permanently and completely.
And remove it permanently and completely.
Please bring back anything that wants to integrate.
Please bring back anything that wants to integrate.
And help it integrate with me.
And help it integrate with me.
In the best way possible.
In the best way possible.
So it is done.
So it is, and so it is done.
Okay, that was easy. As I get deeper in it, you'll feel it more and more. So you didn't have a whole lot there. Which, like I said, Christy, ain't bad. Some people, it could kill them to do this process. So you need to be very careful. If you're undoing this, it's very, very important.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next ritual we're going to move to is okay. This one is called the New World Order Programming. It's the next one back.
All right.
NWO programming rituals.
Okay.
I ask for you to remove the NWO ritual in its entirety.
I ask for who? The nomad to remove.
Yeah, the monad.
I ask the monad to remove the
entire Water Kingdom programming.
The Water Kingdom or New World Order?
I mean, New World Order programming. I'm so sorry, Christy. It gets a lot.
I asked the
New World Order programming
to remove the New World Order programming
in its entirety. Bind all the guards.
I bind all the guards.
Disconnect all. I'm sorry, y'all. I think it's hitting me a little bit. I disconnect all booby traps.
I disconnect all booby traps.
Alarm systems.
And
suicide programming.
I
remove. The 4 core parts. The 3 hidden.
The 3 hidden.
The 7 stages and 7 doors.
The 7 stages and 7 doors.
The 7 altars which carry instructions.
The 7 altars which carry instructions.
The floating realms.
The floating realms.
The thrones and wizards.
The thrones and wizards.
The spirits that represent the Illuminati's hierarchy.
The spirits that represent the Illuminati's hierarchy.
The 7 deadly sins.
The 7 deadly sins.
The 7 demons.
The 7 demons.
The 7 moons.
The 7 moons.
The 3 hidden.
The 3 hidden.
With 4 only shut down.
With 4 only shut down.
Yes. The 3 hidden doors. I am listening to you closely.
The 3 hidden doors.
The 7 keys to activate the realms.
The 7 keys to activate the realms.
All programming colors.
All programming colors.
Codes and symbols.
Codes and symbols.
Signatures and dates.
Signatures and dates.
Alarm systems of every kind.
Alarm systems of every kind.
We already got it, but frequencies to control personality and body.
Frequencies to control personality and body.
The dark walls around me.
The dark walls around me.
The rings of fire.
The rings of fire.
The energy weapons.
The energy weapons.
The ropes.
The ropes.
The poison.
The poison.
The sword.
The sword.
The knife.
The knife.
The guns.
The guns.
The chains.
The chains.
The drugs.
The drugs.
I remove all addiction programming.
I remove all addiction programming.
That was placed in me.
That was placed in me.
To cover up and not remember.
To cover up and not remember.
I remove all the chambers.
I remove all the chambers.
Of altars.
Of altars.
I remove the following. The orders.
The orders.
The symbols.
The symbols.
The signals.
The signals.
The signs.
The signs.
And the words from people in authority.
And the words from people in authority.
The colors to each stage.
The colors to each stage.
The codes and instructions.
The codes and instructions.
And the connections from the handler above.
And the connections to the handler above.
I remove all of the rooms.
I remove all the rooms.
I ask for healing of all the torture and rape, and I remove the torture and rape.
Okay, you're going to have to go back and say
I'm sorry. I remove the torture and rape.
I remove the torture and rape.
And I ask for healing of torture and rape.
And I ask for healing of torture and rape.
I remove the different jobs of each room.
I remove the different jobs of each room.
I remove the videos and the color flashing.
I remove the videos and the color flashing.
I remove the 7 symbols in each realm.
I remove the 7 symbols in each realm.
In order and a command.
In order and in command?
Command.
And command.
The rooms are in a circle around the person, and to remind the person's subconscious to believe the illusions. Realms have an energetic. I remove the energetic pull.
I remove the energetic pull.
I remove all of these from my chakra energy systems.
I remove all of these from my chakra energy systems.
I ask for the monad frequency.
I ask for the monad frequency.
To come through and heal my chakra energy systems.
To come through and heal my chakra energy systems.
To close off all portals.
Close off all portals.
And to fill with light.
And to fill it with light.
I remove all curses and instructions.
I remove all curses and instructions.
Okay, I remove all of the fallen curses from my body.
I remove all the curses from my body.
To the feet, saying, do not move.
To the feet, saying, do not move.
To the arms who say you cannot do anything or create.
To the arms that say you cannot do anything
Or create.
or create.
To the stomach
To the stomach
who says I cannot digest life and cannot have peace.
who says I cannot digest life and cannot have peace.
To the heart that says I will not love or be loved.
To the heart that says I will not be loved.
Love or be loved.
I will not love or be loved.
To the third eye.
To the third eye
That says never listen to or do what God says.
to the third
what are you feeling, Christy? Are you okay? What do you feel?
Because the throat was after the heart, the throat chakra. Does it go to the throat before the third eye?
It goes to the heart, the third eye, and the crown. It doesn't have the throat on this one.
Oh, okay. So what's the third eye?
Third eye, to the third eye that says never listen to or do what God says.
The third eye which says never listen to or do what God says.
To the crown that says always keep open for Lucifer.
To the crown that says always open for Lucifer.
Yep. See, that's what he's got to undo too. Okay. I ask that all this be bound together.
I ask that all this be bound together.
Along with any other hidden parts and pieces.
Along with any other hidden parts or pieces.
And remove them from me forever.
And remove them from me forever.
Okay. That one's done. Are you getting shifts yet? Are you getting shifts yet? Or not so much? Okay. No. I didn't get a lot either. I wasn't deep in it. And I've always been interested in this stuff. I was not bad. So whatever you saw, I wasn't bad. I was able to function, but some people can't at all. So just know, guys, Christy's really easy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really difficult people.
I've seen a lot.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me look over this really quick. Okay. We don't need to do that. This is later. You can go back and fine tooth this stuff, but we're going to shut it down so fast. I don't think you're going to need to. Okay. Call in the monad frequency again.
I call in the monad frequency.
I disconnect the following grids from me.
I disconnect the following grids from me.
The name of any nation grid.
The name of any nation grid.
The Antichrist grid.
The Antichrist grid.
The womb grids.
The womb grids.
The evil marriage grid.
The evil marriage grid.
The slavery grid.
The slavery grid.
The time loop grid.
The time loop grid.
The underwater kingdom grid.
The underwater kingdom grid.
The family grid.
The family grid.
The 7 mountain grid.
The 7 mountain grid.
Of education.
Of education.
Government, religion.
Government, religion.
Media, entertainment.
Media, entertainment.
Family and business.
Family and business.
The Rothschild banking system grid.
The Rothschild banking system grid.
The planet grid.
The planet grid.
The chakra grid.
The chakra grid.
The ritual abuse grid.
The ritual abuse grid.
The autism grid.
The autism grid.
The Nephilim grid.
The Nephilim grid.
The NWO Army grid.
The NWO Army grid.
The chaos grid.
The chaos grid.
The calendar grid.
The calendar grid.
The AI grid.
The AI grid.
The programming of mind control slave grid.
The programming of mind control slave grid.
The elemental grids.
The elemental grids.
The Illuminati grid of 13 bloodlines.
The Illuminati grid of 13 bloodlines.
The family grid.
The family grid.
The roots of the Kabbalah tree grid.
The roots of the Kabbalah tree grid.
The unholy forces grid.
The unholy forces grid.
The deep state grid.
The deep state grid.
The evil quantum computer grid.
The evil quantum computer grid.
The Kabbalah Tree of Death grid.
The Kabbalah Tree of Death grid.
And just so you'll know, they invert everything. So the Kabbalah tree itself is good, but this is the tree of death. This is something different we're targeting. We're targeting everything in the rituals. And also know that like mostly like yesterday I did one of these. I had to stop and clear a lot. So Christy's getting through this really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Even she was easy, but I had to stop and keep clearing our pathway between each other because they kept trying to mess with the technology.
Oh.
I had Bob literally meditating constantly.
Oh.
We meditated all day yesterday.
Yeah.
So at these points in times, generally I'm having to put massive protection over people. She's not dug in bad at all.
Yeah.
You will get some stuff as we go deeper into it.
Yeah.
Okay. I remove now the following seals.
I remove now the following seals.
The first seal and star.
The first seal and star.
At 13 years old.
At 13 years old.
The 26-year-old second seal.
The 26-year-old second seal.
The and star.
The end star.
And star. I'm sorry. The seal and star.
The seal and star.
Yep. The 39-year-old third seal and star.
The 39-year-old seal and star. I remove.
Let's see. You're not old enough for this when you're my age.
50.
You are okay. We're good. All right. Let's see here. Now we're going to get into the ritualistic ages. This is where everybody gets more stuff. This is a lesser one. This is the 17-year-old ritual. So call in the monad frequency.
I call in the monad frequency.
To bind the guards.
To bind the guards.
To the 17-year-old ritual.
To the 17-year-old ritual.
And to remove all alarm systems.
And to remove all alarm systems.
Booby traps.
Booby traps.
And suicide programming.
And suicide programming.
Look, I know we already did this, but I'm doing it 100,000 times just to make sure. So, I removed the 17-year-old ritual in its entirety.
I removed the 17-year-old ritual in its entirety.
I removed the gods, lower G gods of Egypt entities.
I removed the
gods of Egypt
entities.
That were downloaded to each chakra. I remove each god. That was to rule over an energy point. I removed the lower gods that performed 7 rituals.
I removed the lower gods that performed 7 rituals.
If any gods or entities accepted me.
If any gods or entities accepted me.
I remove all permission.
I remove all permission.
I remove all of my blood that was given.
I remove all of my blood that was given.
I remove the symbolic bar.
I remove the symbolic bar.
That was placed to represent the devil.
That was placed to represent the devil.
And the 7 gods.
And the 7 gods.
I removed the queen's acceptance.
I removed the queen's acceptance.
Okay. At this point, I would call in healing to your body from where the bar was inserted. This is not pleasant. I had this appear to somebody once when I was doing them. I remove the specific words.
I removed the specific words.
That were given to me.
That were given to me.
To be a slave.
To be a slave.
I ask for the child that was killed
I ask for the child that was killed
to be healed by the monad frequency.
to be healed by the monad frequency.
All right, hold on. I'm kind of having to skim. It's kind of, you got to give me a sec here and let me skim. I ask for the healing of
Ask for the healing
of all sexual torture,
of all sexual torture.
and I remove it all from me now.
And I remove it all from me now.
All right, let me just check and see if I've got anything else. I remove the permission
I remove the permission
for them to own my future children.
for them to own my future children.
And just know that that can be children here or
Or any
hybrid
place.
children. They take
Yep.
a lot of us and they make hybrids, so we need
Yep.
to remove that for them too. This covers all of it. I remove all the symbols,
I remove all the symbols,
codes and numbers,
codes and numbers,
letters and
letters,
programmer signatures.
and program signatures.
Letters and programmer signatures.
Letters and programmer signatures.
Yep. Let
Oh,
me just
letters
double
that
check
they
this one.
wrote.
Huh?
Letters that they wrote. And then their
They
signatures.
use letters like, numbers and letters like that. And they use colors and codes and symbols and flashing stuff and all kinds of stuff to do this to y'all through torture. So if you listen to people that have had this done and can remember it, be strapped to tables with videos in front of them, flashing colors and numbers and symbols and all this craziness. We're removing all of that. So I removed the entire 17-year-old ritual.
I removed the entire 17-year-old ritual.
Including anything we have missed.
Including anything that we have missed.
Now and forever.
Now and forever.
Okay, next ritual. This one, you might feel this one. Like I said, you're not bad, but as you know what, Christy, I wasn't bad either. But as I've been doing you guys, I have found things coming out of me I didn't know was there. And I was like, whoa. Like I'll be doing you guys. Yesterday I was doing somebody completely different. I had a bunch of stuff come out of me that I had no idea was there. I've always been blank. I didn't know it was there. But as I'm continuing, I'm finding more and more coming out of me. So like emotions and things like that, trauma and just things like that. So I know I was removing a snake one day yesterday, and I kept getting a shiver up the back of my neck, and I was like, what is that? I don't know if it was a memory or what, but I didn't care. I just grabbed that shit and threw it in the vortex and ate it. So my process, that's on Christy Campbell's YouTube channel.
Oh yeah,
that is
second
Shaman
one,
Marcia explains that. Okay. How to use the vortex to eat these the trauma and the dark energy and all that. I'm sorry, Christy, I'm having to use a light here. Okay. See, I'm like you, Christy. I didn't feel much of anything. I had no idea I was in it. That's why I didn't know. It wasn't bad. But you will feel a shift after you do this.
Yeah, I know that it's a lot in dream time is when things happen.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to get that protection in place. And let me know if you're getting anything too, so we can kind of share some of the process, because you're really, really easy. So sometimes if you have someone that's a little more difficult, I can show more of what I can do when these problems arise. So when
you see, like when I got
problems,
you seen like when I was getting attacked this morning and all of that. So those are the attacks that happen.
Yeah, they'll attack you like crazy trying to undo this. So what I would do is oh my God, where was I going with this, Christy?
For attacking me, like saying the songs and all of that for protection.
Yeah, so it's very important you get protection into your home and around your bed so that they cannot abduct you again. Or like I'm finding, unless someone's completely done, they're not being able to abduct them like that if they will put these protections in place and everything. And I keep you protected until it's completed. But you definitely have to protect your dream space. That is the most important. That's when they get y'all the most. That's when they would come in and get everybody. Okay. Let's see if you get a shift on this one, Christy. But yeah, when I do someone more difficult, there's a lot more involved. So I just want y'all to know she just happens to be easy.
Mhm.
I didn't really know you know, what we're going to get into here. Okay, the next one is the 13-year-old ritual.
The 13-year-old
This
ritual.
one, they enrage the child so bad that they end up killing a baby.
Oh, okay.
They're torturing them to death, so it enrages them so bad they get them to, they force them to.
Yeah.
So this one, there's a lot of anger involved in
Okay.
this one. But yeah, by all means, read the book, Christy. I think you could handle it just
Yeah.
based on how you're reacting. You can read this.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of other people should not.
Mm.
At least till they get it undone.
Mhm.
Unless they know that they can handle being around this subject matter all the time and it doesn't trigger them or cause problems to them,
Doesn't. Mhm.
then they should be okay to do this process. But
Yeah.
you got to be careful with people. I just want to
Right.
keep putting that out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna undo the 13-year-old ritual. So calling them monad frequency, I speak not to the source, but as the source, I command.
Okay. I call in the monad frequency. I speak as the source, and I command.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
As the source of all sources,
As the source
Drago
of
told
all
me to say.
sources, and I command.
Um, you already have, but I keep covering it because I really want to keep putting it in your head.
And I command the 13-year-old ritual be removed
In its
in
entirety,
its entirety.
all of the guards be bound,
All the guards be bound,
and remove all alarm systems,
and remove all alarm
suicide
systems, suicide
programming,
programming,
and booby traps.
and booby traps.
I know we've already done this, but I'm doing it 100 times just to
Yeah.
make sure because it's not something to play with.
Uh-uh.
I release all ancestors' iniquity.
I release all ancestors' iniquity.
I release all emotions that
I,
were tied to this ritual.
I release all emotions that were tied to this ritual.
Anger, rage, and sadness,
Anger, rage, and sadness,
and anything else,
and anything else,
and all trauma connected.
and all trauma connected.
I ask for the monad frequency to run through me
I ask the monad frequency to run through me
and heal all of these emotions and the trauma.
and heal all of these emotions and the trauma.
Please also heal the near death experience,
Please also heal the near death experience,
and I release it now.
and I release it now.
I dissolve all the words that were said
I dissolve all the words that were said
when I left my body because
when
they
I
almost kill you there. They give you near death experience.
when I left my body.
Yep. I cast all demons.
I cast all
I cast out all
demons. I
demons
cast out all demons
or anything downloaded.
or anything downloaded.
I remove all barriers,
I
such as
rem-
walls built.
I remove all barriers such as walls built.
I remove all ranking or status,
I remove all ranking or status.
keys.
Keys.
I renounce all permission.
I renounce all permission.
I renounce all demons and God entities.
I renounce all demons and God entities.
I remove the layers of death around me.
I remove the layers of death around me.
I dissolve the first seal,
I dissolve the first seal,
which is the coming of age ritual
which is the coming of age ritual
at 13 years old.
at 13 years old.
I call myself back
I call myself back
from any other dimension or anywhere else.
from any other dimension or anywhere else.
Yes, and normally I would be stopping guys and I would be telling these people they'd be having things integrating hard. So I would have to stop and calm everything down long enough for and ask for a smoothing out, like, so you can ask the monad frequency to come in and smooth out this process as things are integrating, and
Smooth
it'll
out this
do it. Or
process.
Christ
Okay.
consciousness, I
Christ
use that too.
consciousness.
That's worked amazing, so I use it.
I
I
ask the
ask for the
monad and the Christ consciousness
Yeah, I use them both when I do all this
to
stuff, just
smooth it out, to smooth
because
everything out.
layering everything works better. It just gets it better. Um I renounce the five I wills of Satan.
I renounce the 5 I wills of Satan.
I release all rage and hatred
I release all rage and hatred
toward Jesus,
toward Jesus,
Christians,
Christians,
or anything representing God,
or anything representing God,
or against Lucifer.
or against Lucifer.
I address the killing of a baby.
I address the killing of a baby.
I repent now,
I repent now,
and I free myself
and I free myself
from the guilt.
from the guilt.
I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
I remove acceptance of Lucifer
I remove acceptance of Lucifer
and whatever that entails.
and whatever that entails.
I remove the baby
I remove the baby
from a fallen angel.
from a fallen angel.
I bring back the baby's captured parts
I bring back the baby's captured parts
and send them back to the baby,
and send them back to the baby.
and ask for the monad frequency to heal the baby.
And I ask the monad frequency to heal the baby.
I remove all Nephilim connections
I remove all Nephilim connections
and all significant programming behind them.
and all significant programming behind them.
I remove the lies.
I remove the lies.
I bring back my humanity
I bring back my humanity
from different places and the underworld.
from different places in the underworld.
I speak now to Rose or Adam
I speak now to Rose or Adam
and ensure they see Lucifer's truth.
and ensure they see Lucifer's truth.
I repent from my parts and altars
I repent from my parts and altars
and return the parts to the core personality.
and return the parts to the core personality.
And then again, I would be stopping in this place usually and helping them integrate that, putting protection around them, helping with pains and the mental confusion that comes in, like the one I did yesterday. There's a lot of mental confusion I had to help her work through. So you can ask for smoothing out of the mental confusion. Whatever you're feeling or you're getting that's causing you problems, ask for help. And the more specific you are, the better. These guys will not help and impede on your journey if you don't ask them, because that's the rules that everyone should be playing by. These guys just don't care what the rules are. But yeah, I would be stopping and integrating things and all that. It's just Christy's really, really easy. Someone else I did recently was really easy too. I remove all alarm systems from where they are attached.
I remove all alarm systems from where they are attached.
I remove connection and permission
I remove connection and permission
to the silver cord
to the silver cord
so that dead human spirits,
so that dead human spirits,
entities, and ancestors
entities, and ancestors
cannot re-enter.
cannot re-enter.
I remove the seal as a slave of the 13.
I remove the seal of a slave of
the 13 and the first earned star
and the first earned star
as a slave of Lucifer,
as a slave of Lucifer,
and remove all significant programming here.
and remove all significant programming here.
I remove all stars and their meanings.
I remove all stars and their meanings.
I remove all seals and their meanings.
I remove all seals and their meanings.
I dissolve all keys
I dissolve all keys
at every stage of training,
at every stage of training,
and I renounce them all.
and I renounce them all.
All right, let me just double check here and make
Get a
sure I got
drink.
everything. I ask for my parts and pieces
I ask for my parts and pieces
to this program and all programs we have just undone,
to this program and all programs that we have just undone,
to be shown the truth
to be shown the truth
about Lucifer and the true God.
about Lucifer and the true God.
Sorry, I'm just double checking, making sure we got everything. That's cool. Sorry, things are kind of spread out in here, so I have to hunt like this. I I removed the 13 core parts.
I remove the 13 core parts.
Okay. Sorry, just double checking here and make sure we got it all. I removed this ritual in its entirety
I remove this ritual in its entirety
and forever.
and forever.
Okay. The next one is going to be. Did you feel any shifts in that, Christy?
Mm,
Not too bad.
no.
That's good. You're about like I was.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Shit. Sorry.
Doesn't mean it's not happening though, you know?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I didn't. I had no idea, and mine was easy like yours.
Mm-hmm.
And once I removed it, and then as I'm keeping doing stuff, I'm seeing it come out now. That
Mm-hmm.
the anger that was behind it,
Mm-hmm.
certain things when I'm doing them for y'all, I was feeling earlier. Did you see where I got tongue tied and I couldn't say the stuff for a minute, and I was saying the wrong stuff? I was feeling really confused for a minute.
Oh.
Something wiggled out of me from
Oh.
like whatever, I know I've
Mm-hmm.
undone the rituals, but like trauma or programming, because we're disconnecting programming too.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're very dug in, it's going to make them extremely confused. That's why I went over some of that protection stuff beforehand so you could get it written down, because most everyone is so confused by the middle or the end of this, they can't even think straight.
Yeah.
Like the one I did yesterday, they could, and they're really exhausted afterwards. You've been the easiest one so far,
Yeah. But I do this.
besides
I do
myself.
this on my YouTube for people with everything. So it's probably uh been a lot released with some
Yes.
things.
See, that's what I figured too. I figured I've been releasing a lot because I
Mm-hmm.
used to be very, very angry and very messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Very. So I feel I've been on a steady healing journey for a long time. I've probably worked a lot of this out
Yeah.
of me. Like I would say probably 90% of it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Even though I don't
Before.
know what everything means, like
Mm-mm.
I don't know what everything means.
And these rituals are so um ground into y'all over and over and over and over that they are rock solid. So
Mm.
you gotta dig at them and dig at them and dig at them and dig at them sometimes to get them off. Or, like I said, integrate the altars, which actually I'm finding easier.
Yeah.
So, I have to explain how that worked. You saw how I got through, and the only reason I couldn't do it any faster is he couldn't handle anymore. That's why this process was so strung out for him. He could not handle anymore. I'd have to do a little bit and let him rest, and he'd sleep for months. I mean, like every chance he got,
Wow.
and then do a little more. Yeah, it got crazy.
Mm.
He was really bad.
Yeah.
So, you're going to have all different, people that are easy,
Yeah.
people that are right in between, people that are really almost, there are people that I think are impossible at this point because they can't say it all for whatever
Mhm.
reason
Yeah.
without getting attacked so violently that it just, it's just things like that. Or they're just so took over by implants, entities, programming that they can't push through it. So you're running across that a lot. All right, this is a cult breeder program right here. So if you were a breeder, you might be a breeder. That
Yep.
might be the lady yesterday. This is where she got her biggest hit too.
Mhm.
So, all right, calling the monad frequency
I
again.
call in the monad frequency.
I am the monad, and I
I
command
am. I am the monad and I command.
all guards be bound to the breeder cult.
All guards be bound to the
The
breeder
breeder cult
cult
programming.
programming.
And all alarm systems,
And all alarm systems,
booby traps,
booby traps,
suicide programs
and suicide programs
be dismantled.
be dismantled.
I remove all programming
I remove all programming.
to create the parts.
I remove all programming to create to
The,
create
yeah, to create the parts
to create the parts
to accomplish the job.
to accomplish the job.
Breeder,
Breeder,
colors,
colors,
codes,
codes,
alarm systems,
alarm systems,
suicide programming.
suicide programming.
These babies are now in God's hands,
These babies are now in God's hands.
the real true God,
The real true God,
and not Lucifer's.
not Lucifer's.
We call their humanity back
We call their humanity back
to return to the babies
to return to the babies
and to send them where they belong
and to send them where they belong
with the true God.
with the true God.
We renounce all that was stolen
We renounce all that was stolen
from the babies,
from the babies,
from all the people who sacrificed them.
from all the people who sacrificed them.
We renounce any baby
We renounce any baby
still being used
still being used
to feed the cosmic tree
feed
of death
the cosmic tree of death
or any person or place.
or any person or place.
We remove them from every dimension,
We remove them from every dimension,
including the underworld
including the underworld
and Lucifer's heaven.
and Lucifer's heaven.
I cut all generational cords of this evil.
I cut all
Generational.
generational cords of this evil.
Mm-hmm. I remove all downloaded entities
I remove all downloaded entities
at each birth
at each birth
still attached to me.
still attached to me.
I remove all permission
I remove all permission
given by me.
given by me.
I release all meanings to the ritual.
I release all meanings to the ritual.
I remove the loss of frequency of me,
I remove the loss of frequency of me,
and I ask for the monad frequency to fill it in its place.
and I ask for the monad frequency to fill it in its place.
I remove the menstrual blood curse
I remove the menstrual blood curse
and return it to how God intended.
and return it to how God intended.
I remove the curse of the womb for Lucifer.
I remove the curse of the womb for Lucifer.
I remove the implantation of sperm
I remove the implantation of sperm
with each perpetrator.
with each perpetrator.
I remove all drugs while pregnant.
I remove all drugs while pregnant.
To get pregnant
To get pregnant
or to have multiple pregnancies.
or to have multiple pregnancies.
I remove the belief
I remove the belief
that I am a creator with Lucifer
that I'm a creator with Lucifer
and all these children are his.
and all these children are his.
I call back
I call
all
back
survivors
all survivors
mm-hmm, from all the places they went.
from all the places that they
Oh,
went.
excuse me. I take that back. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I have to kind of reword things sometimes. Um, I call myself back from all the places I went,
I call myself back to
the
from all the
places
places that I
I
went
went to have these babies.
to have these babies.
I remove connections to the tree of death
I remove connections to the tree of death
and all Sephiroth globes and pathways.
and all what?
Sephiroth, Sefirot,
Separate. I remove all separate
globes and pathways.
globes and pathways.
I asked the monad frequency
I ask the monad frequency
to make sure
to make sure
that all of my parts are aware of what occurred.
that all my parts are aware of what occurred.
I remove the symbol of Lucifer's seed,
I remove the seal of Lucifer's seed,
the symbol of Lucifer's seed.
the symbol of Lucifer's seed.
I repent for any part
I repent for any part
I had in the death of a baby.
in the death of the baby.
I forgive myself and move forward.
I forgive myself and move forward.
Okay. I asked I asked the monad
I ask the monad
to find any parts and pieces we may have missed,
to find any parts and pieces that we may have missed,
bind them all together,
bind them all together,
and remove them completely
and remove them completely
and forever.
and forever.
Okay. That one's done. I've still got some more. Okay, there's a reader one. Next is going to be the 3-year-old, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me find it. Ooh.
3 and 5-year-old. There's a 5-year-old one.
There's a 5-year-old one.
Is there?
Oh, ritual? No.
Okay.
A 3. There's the 3. That doesn't mean they couldn't have done something to you at 5 years old. And they do something to you anytime.
Yeah.
We're going to skip that for now because I'm going to wait on that. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I just saw something I didn't know, but we'll get to that later. Let me focus on what I'm doing. I
Okay.
swear this book's great.
Yeah, you find new stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the
Because
name of the
I've
book again? By Laura Worley.
putting the puzzle pieces together by
Put a
Laura Worley.
puzzle pieces.
Yep. Okay. As monad frequency
I ask the monad frequency
to bind all the guards
to bind all the guards
to the 3-year-old ritual.
to the 3-year-old ritual.
Remove all alarm systems,
Remove all alarm systems,
booby traps,
booby traps,
and suicide programming.
and suicide programming.
Remove the 3-year-old ritual in its entirety.
Remove the 3-year-old ritual and its entirety.
Okay. I remove the following.
I remove the following:
The ritual itself,
the ritual itself,
the rape.
the rape.
I ask for healing of the rape.
I ask for healing of the rape.
I remove the implantation of the seed.
I remove the implantation of the seed.
I remove the acceptance of the group.
I remove the acceptance of the group.
I remove the tree of death download training.
I remove the tree of death download training.
I renounce Lucifer's acceptance of the child.
I remove, say that again.
I renounce
I
Lucifer's
renounce.
acceptance of the child.
I renounce Lucifer's acceptance of the child.
And seed being placed into the tree.
And seed being placed into the tree.
I remove all oaths and promises.
I remove all oaths and promises.
I release the huge download of demons.
I remove What am I
I
saying?
release,
I
or
release.
remove, either way, dissolve, however you want to
I
say it.
remove, release, and dissolve the
The
download
download of
of
demons.
demons.
Okay. I remove the stronghold demon
I remove the stronghold demon
and disconnect from the seed
and disconnect from the seed,
and renounce it.
and I renounce it.
Monarch training. I remove all monarch training,
I remove all monarch training,
all assigned jobs,
all assigned jobs,
titles,
titles,
and I renounce all of them.
and I renounce all of them.
I ask the monad
I ask the monad
to destroy any ability
to destroy any ability
for Lucifer's seed
for Lucifer's seed
to recreate itself.
to recreate itself.
I remove all illusions about Jesus Christ,
I remove all illusions about Jesus Christ,
such as he raped me.
such as he raped me.
That's what they do to the 3-year-old. They have an entity show up in front of them,
Mm-hmm.
say, I'm Jesus, I'm going to save you,
Yeah.
make the child trust it, and then they rape it so that
I
it
have
never
that.
trusts Jesus. I mean, you wouldn't believe the stuff in here, but I'm just telling you a couple of things here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't read this unless you've undone your rituals, unless you're not bad off like me and Christy. And I mean, you've got to be able to handle any conversation like this whatsoever
Not be
without,
affected.
even then, it can, there's going to be a lot of things you need help with. Let's just put it that way. So, okay. Let's see. I remove the wall or walls
I remove the wall or walls
and all complex programming
and all complex programming
and alarm systems attached.
and alarm systems attached.
See, they get what's the word? The further in we go, the more aggressive it gets with them guarding what they've placed inside of you. So as we work our way into the book, it gets worse and worse. And you really don't want to start this process and not finish it, because it's going to bring on a lot of attacks. So if at all possible, to finish it at once. Chris couldn't do that, but some people can.
Yeah.
All right. We've removed the guards. I remove all guards to protect the wall. Let's just go ahead and say it again.
I remove all guards to protect
the wall.
To protect the wall.
The tree.
The tree.
The seed and its parts.
The seed and its parts.
I disconnect all of them from my chakra systems.
I disconnect all of them from my chakra systems.
And ask for the monad frequency to fill them with love.
And I ask the monad frequency to fill them with love.
And to close the portals to them forever.
And to close the portals to them forever.
I disconnect the following demons.
I disconnect the following demons.
Apollyon. Nimrod and Michael. I remove all death programs.
I remove all death programs.
We already have. I'm just doing it over and over. But there's a lot of death programs in this one. And a lot of these. If you remove like this tree that we're aiming at right now, if you don't disconnect this stuff, it can kill somebody.
Yeah.
It's no joke. I don't even know. So it says right here, like, I'm just giving y'all an example. You have to have all the pieces before removal, which I'm doing good with that. The cult will have connected a trigger tied to the heart or somewhere else, so the heart stops if removal of the program takes place. That's why I keep going over and over and over. The disconnection of all these things is so important.
Yeah,
because it can kill somebody. It's no joke. So that is the 3-year-old ritual. By now, 90% of people would be dizzy, confused, having all kind of things coming in. integrating, feeling the pain of the altars, the emotions, all the hurt, oh God, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. So that is that one. I asked that the monad frequency,
I asked the monad frequency,
find anything we have missed
find anything that we have missed
to this ritual,
to this ritual,
bind everything within it,
bind everything within it,
and remove it from me completely,
and remove it from me completely,
and remove it forever.
and remove it forever.
All right. I remove all domains. The third domain, Michael.
I remove all domains. The third domain, Michael.
The second domain, Nimrod.
The second domain, Nimrod.
The first domain, Apollyon.
The first domain, Apollyon.
Okay. We are at the 13-month-old ritual. I bind all guards.
I bind all guards.
Remove all booby traps.
I remove all booby traps or
suicide programming and alarm systems. Yes.
And suicide programming and alarm systems.
I remove. Hold on. Let me double check. Make sure I didn't mess this up here. Yeah. I remove the 13-month-old ritual in its entirety.
I remove the 13-month-old ritual and its entirety.
I release the 3-way rape.
I release the 3-way rape.
And ask for healing of the rape.
And ask for healing of the rape.
I remove everything the cult did.
I remove everything the cult did.
To make me distrust Jesus.
To make me distrust Jesus.
And I restore it.
And I restore it.
To the way it should be.
To the way it should be.
I remove all layers of death wrapped around me.
I remove all layers of death wrapped around me.
I renounce the huge demon download.
I renounce the huge demon download.
I disconnect the 3 core shields.
I disconnect the 3 core shields.
From the 3 domains.
From the 3 domains.
I remove all teachings and connections.
I remove all teachings and connections.
From domains.
From domains.
I cast out Apollyon.
I cast out Apollyon.
Michael and Nimrod.
Michael and Nimrod.
I bring back my 13-month-old humanity.
I bring back my 13-month-old humanity.
I ask for healing of my 13-month-old self.
I ask for healing of my 13-month-old self.
And any other ritualistic age.
And any other ritualistic age.
I disconnect from Lucifer.
I disconnect from Lucifer.
I disconnect from the mother goddess.
I disconnect from the mother goddess.
I disconnect from the daughter, mother, and wife.
I disconnect from the daughter, mother, and life.
System parts.
System parts.
Let me double check here. Can you find the baby? It says, can you find the baby? What condition is the baby in? Your 13-month-old self. And are you able to retrieve the baby from its secret place? Now, you don't have to do that because I've found processes to get around a lot of this stuff. But I was curious if you can see it.
I didn't ever see it, the 13-month-old, but I can see.
Well, she says ask. So ask again. It be brought back from any hidden places.
Okay, I ask that the 13-month-old self, my 13-month-old self, be brought back from any hidden places.
Okay. I ask the monad frequency.
And I ask the monad frequency
to find anything we've missed.
To find anything that we've missed.
Bind it all together.
Bind it all together.
And remove it in its entirety.
And remove it in its entirety.
Yep. Okay. We are going to... I'm going to go back to that. Well, we could do it.
Take a pause. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go
Okay.
use the restroom, and
You're
then
good. You're
yeah,
good.
I'll
You're
push
good.
pause for a second on the
You're
recording.
good. You're doing fine. I'm not worried about you while you're gone.
It was on pause the whole damn
Oh,
time.
okay. I was just filling space, so that's cool. No problem.
Yeah, I should have left it
Normally I would
going.
want to get straight to the rituals themselves. But I'm gonna, since Christy's okay, I'm gonna stop and undo some programming just cause it's next.
Hmm.
She's fine, she can do it. So um ask for the monad frequency
I asked for the monad frequency
to remove the following programming:
to remove the following programming:
Alice in Wonderland,
Alice in Wonderland,
Wizard of Oz,
Wizard of Oz,
Sleeping Beauty,
Sleeping Beauty,
carousels and clocks,
carousels and clocks,
computers and the cube,
computers and the cube,
doors and safes,
doors and safes,
boxes and jewels,
boxes and jewels,
diamonds,
diamonds,
keys of all kind,
keys of all kind,
and all kinds of technology
and all kinds of technology,
making fantasies,
making fantasies,
books,
books,
idols of every kind,
idols of every kind,
the numbers that are important to the Illuminati,
the numbers that are important to the Illuminati,
the symbols that are important to the Illuminati,
the symbols that are important to the Illuminati,
and their hidden meanings,
and their hidden meanings,
the secret handshake to inform a brother,
the secret handshake to inform a brother,
the specific words,
those specific words,
the inversions,
the inversions,
the hold on, I gotta think how to word this. The distortions
the distortions
of the true God
of the true God
and of the truth.
and of the truth.
I remove all mind control
I remove all mind control
and slavery
and slavery
and any additional programs.
and any additional programs.
I bind them all and
I bind
remove
them
them
all
in their entirety.
and remove them and in their entirety.
I ask for the monad frequency
I ask the monad frequency
to come down through me
to come down through me
and fill the spaces
and fill the spaces
where the programming once lie
where the programming once lied
with monad frequency.
with the monad frequency.
Please heal me from all of this programming.
Please heal me from all of this programming.
Okay. I remove the 5 I wills. This is another part that you can go back to later. Like I said, all the programs themselves and the ritual ages. That's what you target first. So I've gotten where I fly. I go as fast as I can so that they're right there with me and we can at least get the rituals off. We can go back and do some of this stuff. So this right here I'm about to do, you can go back and do that and the programming I just undid, but I'm doing this now because Christy's okay. So she's doing this fast. She's okay. I renounce the 5 I wills of Satan,
I renounce the 5 I wills of Satan,
that I will ascend into heaven.
that I will ascend into heaven.
And this is Lucifer's heaven. This is
Okay.
ritual stuff. This is not the real heaven. Okay.
Mhm.
I want y'all to understand what we're doing is the ritual stuff. It's the inverted stuff.
Mhm.
So when you read the book, you'll understand. But I fly through this because I want to get it off of them first. Then we can go back and nitpick and explain all this stuff. That I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
That I will exalt my throne
Above the stars of God.
above the stars of God.
That I will sit upon the mount of the congregation
That I will sit on the mount of the congregation
in the sides of the north.
in the sides of the north.
Yep. That I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
That I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
And that I will be like the Most High.
And that I will be like the Most High.
Yep. All right. We're going to remove the tree of death now. Like I said, tons and tons of death programs around this type of stuff, especially this tree.
Yeah.
So do not, if you try to do this by yourself, which is almost scary to me, if you try to do this by yourself and you miss one of these things, you could kill somebody.
Oh shit.
So yeah, stretch, do whatever you got to do. You're okay. I'm not stressing you.
Mm-mm.
Um, Tell me whenever you're ready. Take a minute if you need to. You're good. I'm not worried about
Yeah.
hurry with you.
Hmm.
Okay. I call in the monad frequency
I call in the monad frequency
to bind all guards to the tree of death,
to bind all guards to the tree of death,
to remove all alarm systems,
to remove all alarm systems,
booby traps,
booby traps,
and suicide programming
and suicide programming
that are around the removal of the tree of death.
that are around the removal of the tree of death.
I remove Yeshida,
I remove Yeshida,
Chaya,
Chaya,
Neshama,
Neshama,
Ruach,
Ruach,
and Nefesh
and Nephesh
in its entirety.
in its entirety.
This is Lucifer, the 5 parts of the soul that Lucifer traps, by the way, if y'all want to know that. I'm not feeling stressed with Christy, so I can tell y'all a few more little things about this book. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna go back and really get into this one, make sure we got this thing rooted out good. All right. I remove the following demons
I remove the following demons
connected to the tree of death:
connected to the tree of death:
Satan and Moloch,
Satan and Moloch,
Lucifuge,
Lucifuge,
Asmodeus,
Asmodeus,
Adramelech,
Adramelech,
Belphegor,
Belphador,
Belphegor with a G,
Belphagor,
Lilith,
Lilith,
Nahima,
Nahima,
Adam,
Adam,
Ashtaroth,
Ashtaroth,
Baal,
Bel,
Shannon.
Shannon.
Okay. One sec. So this tree is anchored into the underworld, just so you guys know. Okay. I'm gonna go back on that tree just a sec here. Just hold on. I want to do it in a little more detail just because that's a big one. That's from which everything is anchored. I just want to make sure I get really, really good first. Parts to be removed. Sorry, give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, it's kind of back a minute. You skip around a little bit in this book, so it gets weird sometimes. Okay, I've got it. Hold on. What the hell? Well, it should have it at the beginning again. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. All right, I'm going to go back to this ritual right here. Actually, let's go ahead and do this one first. I'm not worried about you, Christy. So it doesn't matter. I mean, we've already took care of everything 100 times anyway, but okay. I'm going to go back to that for just a sec. I'm going to hit something else just because I want to make sure that this might be the order. If it's not, you're fine. It doesn't matter. I've done it plenty of times. Either way, it doesn't matter, but just in case, let's just go ahead because this is different than the other ones. So we're going to do this in order. Like I said, Christy's fine. I really cover everybody to the max to make sure they're fine. Okay, call in the monad frequency. I know I keep saying
I
it, but
call
I
in
just
my
want to keep
monad
putting your mind back
frequency,
there. And I command
and I command
that the feast of Leviathan,
the what?
the feast of Leviathan,
The feast of Leviathan
be removed in its entirety.
be removed in its entirety.
I bind all guards,
I bind all guards,
alarm systems,
alarm systems,
booby traps,
booby traps,
suicide programming.
suicide programming.
I remove all rituals with Leviathan.
I remove all rituals with Leviathan.
I remove all promises and oaths.
I remove all promises and oaths.
I remove all snake bites and poison.
I remove all snake bites and poisons.
I remove all physical, sexual, and emotional trauma. What you want, baby?
I
You get down,
remove
bud.
all physical, sexual, and emotional trauma. Is that right?
Yep. And I ask for the healing of all of it
And I ask for the healing of all of it
by the monad frequency.
by the monad frequency.
I call my humanity back out of Leviathan,
I call my humanity back out of Leviathan,
and I release Leviathan out of me.
and I release Leviathan out of me.
Yeah, somebody was doing a week and a half ago. They had Leviathan jump out their throat when I did that. I remove all dragon sex.
I remove all dragon sex.
I remove all Nephilim connected.
I remove all Nephilim connected.
I remove all entities involved.
I remove all entities involved.
I remove all rewards given for surviving the ritual.
I remove all rewards given for surviving the ritual.
I renounce any ranking I achieved
I renounce any ranking that I achieved
and all rewards promised.
and all rewards promised.
I remove all promises of eternal sexual bliss.
What is it again?
I remove all promises
I remove all promises
of eternal sexual bliss.
of eternal sexual bliss.
I remove the infinity loop
I remove the infinity loop
that never lets me leave.
that never lets me leave.
I dissolve the participation
I dissolve the participation
in the feast of Leviathan.
in the feast of Leviathan.
I dissolve the feast of Leviathan's meaning.
I dissolve the feast of Leviathan's meaning.
I remove the tail and mouth symbol.
The what?
Tail and mouth.
Tail and mouth.
Like the Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail.
The tail
Like
and
that.
mouth symbol.
Remove that.
I remove the tail and mouth symbol.
I renounce connection to Metatron.
I renounce connection to Metatron.
Now, guys, I didn't know this. I didn't know this at this time. I had Metatron's cube all over my freaking house. And I've still got some. It doesn't matter because I've transmuted everything on this property anyway. But I've still got some tree of life or flower of life stuff all over the place that I'm still, some of these things are okay normally, but inverted with them. So I'm still deciphering that one and trying to see. It doesn't matter because I've already removed everything on my property and transmuted it a million billion times. And, but, apparently Metatron's one of these demons. So just so you guys know that, I had no idea. I remove all rewards Lucifer gave me.
I remove all rewards Lucifer gave me
for surviving the ritual to get to his kingdom.
For surviving the ritual to get to his kingdom.
I remove all parts of me.
I remove all parts of me
that are caught in the infinity loop.
That are caught in the infinity loop.
I call them back now.
I call them back now.
And ask them to be purified.
And ask them to be purified.
And integrated when I'm ready.
And integrated when I'm ready.
I remove the kosher serpent.
I remove the kosher serpent.
Serpent. I always knew there was something up with kosher salt. I never trusted that. Kosher serpent.
Mm.
There's something to that. If you buy something that says it's blessed, you better be careful. I bless my own stuff. That way I know what goes in it. I don't trust anything I buy outside of me. Ever.
Mhm.
Not anymore. Not after everything I've seen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I remove the kosher serpent, the dragon, and Metatron.
I remove the kosher serpent, the the the
The
dragon
dragon,
and Metatron
Metatron, that are connected as one.
that are connected as one.
I disconnect them from inside of me.
I disconnect them from inside of me.
I remove the kosher serpent,
I remove the kosher serpent,
dragon, and Metatron
dragon and Metatron
from the tree
from the tree
or trees of death
or trees of death.
because they'll anchor in more trees. So this is their anchor. And all trees they could be connected with.
And all trees they could be connected with.
Like she'll tell you check and remove additional serpents. She teaches you how to do like muscle testing and stuff like that to check
Mhm.
for yourself.
Oh,
Again, this can be a very scary situation you're
it's
undoing
all of
here.
the
So,
tree of death programming removed.
well, we're still going to work on the tree of death. I'm not done with that, but this is for the feast of Leviathan.
Mhm.
So you're checking that right now, the connection to the trees or tree or trees there, because I'm going to go back over that tree better here in a minute. I just wanted to come back to a page that I'm having trouble finding. Okay, so let me find this, and while I'm finding this, um, shit. Sorry, y'all, about the light. I didn't realize it was going to be so dark, and this was spur of the moment. Okay, let's go with this one now. I removed the triads,
I remove the triads.
the supernal,
The who?
supernal,
The
Supernal,
the supernal
in its entirety.
in its entirety.
I removed the ethical
I remove the ethical
in its entirety.
in its entirety.
I removed the astral
I remove the astral
in its entirety.
in its entirety.
I removed Malkuth
I remove Malkuth
in its
in
entirety.
its entirety.
Now, look, I mean, you can see there's a lot of things under it.
Mhm.
If you can, well, you might not be able to see that. You see how it lists everything under Malkuth? You know, just the one alone, it lists all that stuff. We can go in individually and do them all, but I don't think we're going to need to do that. Okay.
Mhm.
So, you're too easy. I think we can just get all this off of you doing it this way. I've done way more difficult people this way. So, yeah. So I remove Yesod
I remove Yesod
in its entirety.
in its entirety.
I remove Hod in its entirety.
I remove Hod in its entirety.
I remove Netzach
I remove Netzach in its
in its
entirety.
entirety. I remove Tippereth.
I remove Tepereth in its entirety.
Okay. One sec here. I remove Geberah.
I remove Geberah in its entirety.
I remove Chesed.
I remove Chesed in its entirety.
I remove Bina.
I remove Bina in its entirety.
I remove Chokmah.
I remove Chokmah in its entirety.
I remove Kether.
I remove Kether in its entirety.
I remove all archdemons of Asaiah.
I remove all archdemons of Asaiah.
I remove the evil kingdom
I remove the evil kingdom
and the evil crown.
and the evil crown.
I remove the evil foundation.
I remove the evil foundation.
I remove the evil glory.
I remove the evil glory.
I remove the evil victory.
I remove the evil victory.
I remove the evil beauty.
I remove the evil beauty.
I remove the evil severity.
I remove the evil severity.
I remove the evil mercy.
I remove the evil mercy.
I remove the evil understanding.
I remove the evil understanding.
I remove the evil wisdom.
I remove the evil wisdom.
I remove the evil crown.
I remove the evil crown.
I remove the fourth kingdom and crown.
I remove the fourth kingdom and crown.
I remove the fourth foundation.
I remove the fourth foundation.
The fourth glory.
The fourth glory.
The fourth victory.
The fourth victory.
The fourth beauty.
The fourth beauty.
Fourth severity.
Fourth severity.
Fourth mercy.
Fourth mercy.
Fourth understanding.
Fourth understanding.
Fourth wisdom.
Fourth wisdom.
And fourth crown.
And fourth crown.
I remove from Yetzirah.
I remove from Yetzirah.
The third kingdom and third crown.
The third kingdom and third crown.
The third foundation.
The third foundation.
Yep. The third glory.
The third glory.
The third victory.
The third victory.
The third beauty.
The third beauty.
The third severity.
The third severity.
The third mercy.
The third mercy.
The third understanding.
The third understanding.
The third wisdom.
The third wisdom.
The third crown.
The third crown.
I remove from Bria.
I remove from Bria.
The second kingdom and second crown.
The second kingdom and second crown.
The second foundation and second glory.
The second foundation and second glory.
The second victory and second beauty.
The second victory and second beauty.
The second judgment.
Second judgment.
Second mercy.
The second mercy.
Second understanding.
Second understanding.
Second wisdom.
The second wisdom.
Second crown.
The second crown.
I remove the Sephiroth points
I remove the Sephiroth points
of Atziluth.
of Atziluth.
I remove the first kingdom and the second crown.
I remove the first
Kingdom
and the
and
second
the second crown. The first foundation.
First foundation.
First glory.
The first glory.
First victory.
The first victory.
First beauty.
First beauty.
First severity.
The first severity.
First mercy.
First mercy.
First understanding.
The first understanding.
First wisdom.
First wisdom.
And first crown.
And first crown.
Okie dokie. Did you get any shifts on that tree of death?
No.
Not so much.
Just
I didn't either.
Sleepy.
I didn't
just
either.
Feel sleepy a little bit, you know?
Yeah, you'll get sleepy. I still get sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding that after I did it. And then as I'm continuing to do other people, it's unwinding things in me and making me sleepy.
Yeah.
So I'm processing things still too, you know. Okay. You're completed of the rituals.
I'm completed of the rituals.
There are other things in here that, you know, you can go back and redo, like and we can do that later, Christy, whenever you want to. The family programming, how they mess up your family.
Yeah.
We've already done the bloodline. We've done a lot of the things in here. They explain the demons and this book goes in great detail. It's really, really good. I'm going to remove a couple other things here. Okay. Let me say this first. I asked for the monad frequency.
I ask for the monad frequency.
To restore me back to whole.
To restore me back to whole.
Dissolve the first split.
Dissolve the first split.
And bring me back to wholeness.
And bring me back to wholeness.
Hold on, I was getting something there. Sorry. Yeah, this was happening earlier. It was weird. I was just getting confused for a minute. And that's still things coming out of me, and I did this months ago. So,
Yeah, it's in layers and hidden and all that.
oh, big time. You
Yeah.
have no idea. And then the
Yeah.
memories will start coming up too. So
Yep.
you've got to ease off the memories as they come in, ask for help.
Mhm.
What we always call in, ask for help, integrating it, working through any pain, physical, mental, emotional that's coming in, integration of altars. I'll explain that in a minute, how that
Uh-huh.
works. Um, yeah, you're getting sleepy there. I see it.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
So, you are completed with that. We're gonna remove a couple quick things.
Implants.
Well, we did that earlier, but
Oh,
you can always go back in and redo
do
that.
that. Mhm.
It doesn't hurt to redo it again right now. I mean, I would much rather repeat things over and over and over than to make sure they weren't done.
Yeah.
So,
Let's repeat it really fast. So just say
okay.
removal of implants and tags and
Yeah,
hooks and anything in any of the um physical, astral, energetic body. We want it dissolved,
yeah.
transmuted,
And pulled
conned,
out of
pulled
me.
out of me. And
Yes.
in those spaces that are left open and wounded, fill that with healing.
There you go. Good job. I'm glad you took notes. I really just did. I thought you were going to be confused by this point. Actually, it ended up being me more confused than you. I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
Mm.
Okay, I removed the following things from me:
I remove the following things from me:
the Hebrew symbols,
the Hebrew symbols,
the codes and numbers,
codes and numbers,
all trigger words,
all trigger words,
all alarm systems, suicide systems.
all alarm systems, suicide programming, and booby traps,
Yep. The colors,
and the colors,
the personalities with specific jobs.
the personalities with specific jobs.
That'd be like your alters being a pilot or
Hmm. Yep.
this or that. We're removing all of this. The drugs,
The drugs,
the specific jobs.
the specific jobs.
I disconnect Metatron from my alpha energy center.
I disconnect Metatron from my alpha energy center.
I disconnect all snakes and other entities.
I disconnect all snakes and other entities.
I disconnect from the magnified electromagnetic field.
I disconnect from the electromagnetic field,
The magnified
the,
electromagnetic field
the magnified electromagnetic field
that helps to feed the cosmic tree.
that helps to feed the cosmic tree.
I disconnect my omega energy system
I disconnect my omega energy system
that's corded to Shiva,
that's corded to Shiva,
the god of destruction,
the god of destruction,
affiliated with the snake and the phallus.
affiliated with the snake and the phallus.
Okay.
Phallus.
Yep, there you go. Um I am not going to do, let me just double check. Make oh, hold on. Hold on. And see, I had learned of things I had missed in here, but I was trying so hard to go so fast with Chris.
Hmm.
I'm not talking about with you. I'm talking about with Chris. I had missed some things in the book because I had to fly to get it. I had to. Like,
Yep.
you don't understand what we're going through.
Mm.
So, and we were fine. So and he has since integrated all altars, so he's good. But um you know that can mess you up, so you got to be very, very detailed and lay
Yeah.
the all the pieces of the programming out first. We have one more thing to do. I'm not done. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this because I know we've probably already done it, Christy, because we went so um detailed, but we're gonna do it anyway. I remove all stronghold demons from me
I remove all stronghold demons from me
forever,
forever,
and the tree of death
and the
forever.
tree of death forever.
Okay. I remove all 7 rituals done
I remove all 7 rituals done
to mother and baby in the womb.
to
This is
mother
your
and
original split. We're repairing your original split.
to mother and baby in the womb.
I remove the template of the tree.
I remove the template of the tree.
I remove the lighting or energy
I remove the lighting or energy
used by Lucifer
used by Lucifer
to claim the baby as his.
to claim the baby as his.
I remove all trauma
I remove all trauma,
and ask for the monad frequency to heal it all now.
and I ask for the monad frequency to heal it all now.
All trauma from every single ritual.
All trauma from every single ritual.
I remove all downloads.
I remove all downloads.
I remove all curses.
I remove all curses.
I remove the huge download of iniquity
I remove a huge download of iniquity
from the beginning of time,
from the beginning of time,
from my bloodline.
from my bloodline.
I remove all they were trying to create
I remove all they were trying to create
for Lucifer
for Lucifer
and put it back
and put it back
to the way God created it,
to the way God created it,
to who I truly am.
to who I truly am.
I integrate all parts
I integrate all parts
back to the first split.
back to the first split.
I ask for help in integrating
I ask for help in integrating
any parts and pieces.
any parts and pieces.
Please smooth out the process for me
Please smooth out the process for me
and heal all of my parts and pieces
and heal all of my parts and pieces
from all of this trauma.
from all of this trauma.
Sorry. Where was I? I ask that all parts and pieces
I ask that all parts and pieces
be shown the truth.
be shown the truth.
Remove all illusions.
Remove all illusions.
Okie dokie. We are done.
We are done.
So from here, you're gonna want to go, and I can't usually talk to people at this point. Their mind isn't there. There's so much going on integrating. They can't. That's why I was thinking we were going to end up like that, but you were really easy like me. So, but normally I can't talk to people, so I'm going to print out some forms to explain the aftercare process to you so that you can read as soon as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that does this process, you're going to get full access to me at all times. I'm going to be there to answer that phone and to put protection around you and help you work through anything at all times. It's a lot of work. And Christy, the next thing you want to do is go print out all of those lyrics that I told you and get them in the locations that are printed under the Facebook page, where it says clearing of personal space, for clearing of your personal space. It tells you what 2 songs to print out and everywhere I need you to put them, on TVs, on computers, on any smart technology, on doors. I've got them on both my doors, on mirrors, which are portals, all mirrors, all smart technology in your phone. You need to put it in the I put one in my pillowcase. We all have one like in our pillowcase, and then we have it on the 4 corners of our bed. And when you place these lyrics, you want to say, I'm the monad frequency, and I command that this is my borders and boundaries, and that anything coming within this space, be that's going to be attacked. Basically, that's how I had to get a hold of this stuff. When you pull your power forward, they start scattering. Just know that. Know that we are stronger than them. They run from me now. They don't even hit me with energy weapons anymore. I've got everything so tightened up. I don't have problems anywhere anymore as long as I am on my game.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as everyone's frequency is staying high, because y'all got to understand, like I keep saying, when you're frequent, just picture your consciousness as a balloon and you got these layers. And down here are the demons and the dark things. And up here, they can't touch you. So visualize this balloon. It goes up and down through these layers. If you're down here, you're in the level where they are and they will attack. If you're up here, you're fine. They can't reach you.
Mm-hmm.
So keep your frequency high. And another thing I'm going to tell you is, if you don't feel right, if you don't wake up and feel happy, no,
Yeah.
you're gonna you should be able to tell right
Yeah.
away. But a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people can't tell right away because they're still processing everything, so there's a lot of emotions coming through. So I just cover them and I ask them to put all this out to help.
Mm-hmm.
And it will. That those lyrics will clear space like anybody. But like anything, it'll surprise y'all how good that will clear a space. But damn, where was I going with this, Christy? I was about to explain something. I just went totally blank.
About printing out the lyrics.
I can't remember where I was going. It'll come to me, maybe. But so the next piece is getting the protections in place. That's going to make my job so much easier. That's going to make attacks so much easier. When I also will teach you, if you do this with me, I will teach you my protection method. And this will also help you if you feel anything at all. I'm going to teach you exactly how to clear the space. You have access to me. A lot of times people can't remember. They start forgetting. They forget to protect because they're confused. They're going through a lot.
Mm.
These pathways get disconnected by the programming and they've got to find their way back. Like it's almost like regrowing neurons. So I would take Chris in energy work and I would go in and I would regrow the pathways back for him because he was losing it. Like his brain was like files going constantly and he was like, I don't know what to do. So I would go in and keep trying to heal these pathways, and you can ask for assistance with that, command it, blah blah blah. I do it all. I layer things that way I don't miss nothing. But the next process after getting all your protections in place would be to start working on integrating all of your altars. So what I tell people is this: use the method I use.
Mm-hmm.
I would sit in meditation and I would go across all of Chris's parts and pieces. So I would just visualize like a whole lot of spheres, each sphere representing a different part or piece. So I'd see like maybe a color. This color, within this color, that's representing that person's soul. Because see, I do a lot of people at once. I do a lot at once. I don't think you understand how in depth my visualizations are. They're insane. So I visualize everybody on this property and all of their parts and pieces all at once. So that's including every piece of nature outside, everything, my plants, my animals, the wild animals,
Everything.
any even my own guides and guardians. I protect them too, because it's not a one-way street. For me, it's like I'm going to protect you like you protect me. And I overlay in my mind all of our the ones that I within my family that I protect. I overlay all of our parts and pieces, so I'll see these different colors overlaid, and within them all these spheres. So when I shoot it out, I see all these spheres light up. So I send it to all parts and pieces at once. And at the same time, I'm doing a whole bunch of people out there at once. So I got to keep all this in mind and do do it in a way that covers everybody at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
gets crazy. So I have a map over there. Everybody, we got a target right now. I got
Oh,
one
okay.
for Bob and one for me because
That's good.
it's a lot. It's getting a lot, but it's fun. I'm used to doing a lot. But I visualize just all my parts and pieces, all these spheres, and I visualize just running the energy over them. So
Uh-huh.
I would teach you my vortex, which I have in Christy's video, but you'll have one-on-one with me to really get it in place for you and to do it with you. And this goes around and it eats all negative energies, entities, attacks. It can sling them back. It can just eat them and gain the energy from them and
Mm-hmm.
fill us up because we're transmuting it. We're transmuting it with the light column down the center, which is monad frequency. Bring in the monad frequency, make the light column down the center, and spin that vortex counterclockwise and eat everything. While you're eating that, every time I go to meditate, not every time, but a lot, I did it a lot for a while, and I've worked through most of it. But when I would go to meditate, oh God, I just lost my train
You
of thought.
ate all of the darkness, all of the
Yeah. Okay, so I would eat all entities, negative entities, anywhere aiming at me maliciously, any attacks, any negative egregores, just astral parasites and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which is what I'm creating is astral parasites or astral entities to eat the parasites. So I'm creating the thing that's eating them. I'm creating in the astral and it's eating them in the astral. That's how this stuff works. So when you put a lot of belief energy into it, it has a lot of momentum by it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing parts of what I'm doing now since I was 15, and I am almost 50. So it has a lot. My visualization has a ton of momentum in it
Mm-hmm.
from my angry teenage years. I pulled those forward. I cleaned them and cleared them, and I repurposed them, and they are
Oh,
my attack force. That
okay.
is my anger from those years being transmuted into raw power and eating everything.
Okay.
If you need to go, you let me know. I'm just going through a little
Mm.
bit of the
No.
process.
Yeah.
The,
I'm good.
the okay, because I see you're tired. I know it took
No,
some.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, and also the way in which I work with the altars is again how I had to work with Chris. So I would go in meditation, and y'all do this for yourselves. Or if you're with somebody that you're trying to get this off of, you care about them, you can do it. You can do it for them, or other people can do it for you. That's what I did. I did it for Chris until it broke through, until I really got it. So
So what can I put on the bed for the night then?
can
Because
you print out my songs?
I can write it down.
Okay, write them down. Their lyrics are on the Facebook page. If you just scroll down, there are two of them that I printed the whole thing. So you don't have to go to the music part. Just look down for Revocation 2 and um Only the True Remains. And print them out and put them everywhere you need to put them. But yeah, definitely keep this on you at all times, Christy. So since you're not at home,
Yeah.
just keep this on you at all times so and just say, I'm the monad. This represents my borders, boundaries, and procedures to all entities coming within my space. You are not allowed here. You come within my space, I will fry you. And
Okay.
if I can't, Marcia can.
Yeah.
so, um, so that's it for that. And if you scroll down, like I said, protection of personal spaces, clearing of personal spaces, I list everywhere you need to put it. Everything
Okay.
is on my Facebook page that y'all
Okay.
need. I give you all the tools. Um, and also you can play those songs. You can just play them and sing them in your mind. Like I know them. These songs will program your subconscious like crazy. Music does that. So things that I've printed out protections and things before, and it wouldn't stick in my head like really long ones. As soon as I put it in a song, boom, it's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I could remember all the lyrics all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So music will put it in your head. So you can cut on my music down at the bottom in my Facebook page where the big music note is. and just play the music and reverberate the words through you and through your house and through your property and through other people and blah blah blah, and clear the energy.
Okay.
It works really really good. I've pulled tons of entities off using these songs. They're amazing. They will get you in your power. They will clear and protect. They will help get your mind around things that are possible that they made us think weren't possible. All kinds of things. So anyway, the next stage after this would be integration of the altar. So again, how I had to work with his was I would sit in love and meditate. I was sitting and send love to this specific altar. Had to have been his twin, I think. And I'm really about 90% sure this was his twin, because when this integrated, everything was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that's why he was so prominent and kept coming forward, because he was the original split from which all other things are anchored. So every single altar that's split off is anchored to that original split.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you can get the twin to integrate, you got it all in one shot.
Oh yeah.
Boom. So I've been telling people, reach out to your twin, locate your twin, specify the twin. I do it to all the parts and pieces. I cast the protection, the vortex around all of them so that they cannot harm me or each other or be harmed.
Okay.
So that's a big one that I do for y'all while y'all learn this process. But I cover them. I cover them with a protection. I cover them with a black shield. I call my black shield a trauma. It's when I allowed my trauma to be transmuted and come forward as a protection method. So it's a black shield and it is impenetrable. I send that across them all, and it also hides their light from growing and showing to their handlers and
Mm-hmm.
the ones over the programs. We don't want them to see them growing this light.
Right.
So hide their light, hide it in a protected bubble. So I put this dark black trauma shield, I shoot it over them, and then I call I call in the monad frequency and plug it into these bubbles and shoot all this love into it to fill the space so that they're in this nice, peaceful, protected bubble and they cannot be messed with. And they can grow their light. So you want to protect them. That's first. I'm doing it for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, if you're someone
it
that's
too.
doing this on your own, you'll have to protect your altars just as hard as you're protecting yourself.
Okay.
And you have to protect yourself from them. That's why my vortex is so useful, because it does all of it. It's not that hard to figure out. It's pretty easy. I won't give you the really hard details, but I'll give you the important things. And then at the same time, when you're eating these from the vortex, when you're eating these entities, attacks, and negative egregores, I want you to also throw your emotions into it.
Okay.
So you're eating your own emotions, your negative emotions from it. You're eating your own trauma, your own pain. And so as I'm spinning my vortex, I'm always grabbing from back here. You know, this is like the main place they anchor into right here.
Mm-hmm.
Grab from there, pull anything out of there, throw it into the vortex and let it eat it. Throw anything from your chakras, throw anything from your any energy bodies. If you're upset, I use everything they throw at me against them.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. It don't matter what it is. If they make me mad, oh, they better look the hell out. If they make me sad, like the other day, it's very terrifying to people that has been in the dark for so long and been very stayed away from everybody to come out public like this and to do what I'm doing. There's moments where I get nervous, and there's been times where I was just like, oh my God. And it's not the fear of the entities for me, it's the fear of people sometimes. And being public with myself, because I know I'm very, very different. And we're all like that. And I was sitting there feeling really stressed, like paralyzed in fear for a minute. And I was like, okay, assholes, I'm about to hit you with this. So
Yeah.
I brought up all that fear I was feeling and I pulled it up and I channeled it just as hard as I could. I had the vortex spinning, and I just channeled it, channeled it, and I blew it out at them as an attack. And I said, you want to freeze me in fear? I'm about to freeze you fuckers in fear.
Yeah.
So I slammed it all at them and I
Good.
visualized them frozen in fear. So this is how I do things. If it's sadness, I'll use it, I'll transmute it and use it as an attack. It doesn't matter what they throw at me. I've learned to just slam it back at them. So that stopped a lot of you okay over there,
Yeah,
Chris?
I was visualizing the sadness coming up like that and
Okay,
throwing it
yep.
at them.
And then you just throw it. So
Mm-hmm.
when this vortex is running, anything coming over here is to be transmuted. By the time it gets behind you, it's transmuted. And by the time it gets over here, boom.
You sling it.
So
Uh-huh.
protection, attack, and look, I know you guys might think I'm being aggressive here, but this is absolute. I tried today. I was in a very, very high love state. And I was like, because I burned through a lot of my anger. I don't have a lot left. And I was like, let me just try this again. Went really powerful into it, but it did not do the clearing that the attack does.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to meet them on
Gotcha.
their level. It
Yeah.
just doesn't. It does amazing things. That's how I integrated the altars. But it does not work for attack. Like
Yep.
when there's something around you, you need to go in full blown attack. I put angry music on and I go ape shit on them.
Yep.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Aggressive in your power. That's what they will respond to. So, the integrating of the altars, I know I trailed off, but I would just sit in meditation and send them intense love. And I would see them, I would see Mike, so you can visualize your altars as well. Suffering, being tortured to death. They're literally laying on the floor, dying, dead, tore up,
Yeah.
raped. Like it's brutal, brutal. So visualize this and just say, I'm here to protect you now, and sling that protection over them, the vortex or whatever. I'm here to save you. You are me. This is the truth of what happened. And this is where you start sending it mentally to them. They can hear you because they're you.
Mm-hmm.
They pop through in your personality all the time.
Yeah, we just
You
don't
don't
know.
realize it,
Mm-hmm.
but they do.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
I sat and watched that with people enough times to go, okay. So communicate with them. These are the keys to how I broke free. I'm giving them to you now. I want you to have them now. I'm here to save you. I'm here to pull you out of this hell that you're in. And I ask that they be shown the truth. So that's something we did. That's speeding things up. They're being shown the truth about what happened to them. So tell them, I love you. You are me. I see you in my personality. I know you're me. So what I want you to do to leave this hell you're in and to start a brand new, completely different, good life is to jump bodies. You need to jump bodies from where you are to back into me. And then, in Chris's case, like I told you, we were fighting a lot of pain that was coming from him, physical pain. So every time he tried to integrate, the physical pain would kick up so bad he couldn't handle it. He'd scream out in pain, and I'd have to go, okay, hold on. I'd have to back off and say, hold on, and ask for integration or smoother integration, and do energy work and try to back the pain off. Then I bring him forward, and it would do it again. So I finally told him, look, just dump all your trauma. Dump your trauma and all your memories except for those few you want to keep, and just jump back. And we will overlay. Y'all can do this too, not just me. I will overlay my memories onto yours so that you no longer remember the pain. And whatever you wanted to keep that was positive, we'll keep it to the side until we're safe to recall it.
Uh-huh.
and then visualize, show them the life they will have. Send the images into their minds. This is the life you will have with me. This is, you are half of me that was split off. Keep communicating to them, and then see them like injured, visualize them injured, tortured, and visualize you go and grab them, and you're protected now. So you got to get your protection down good when you do this. And go hug them and tell them, I got you. You're safe with me. I love you. And ask for healing, which they're already getting. But, I'm just covering things over and over and over because I want y'all to really understand this stuff. Some of y'all can do this on your own. Just please be very careful. Because if you go to start the process and you don't complete it, they'll start getting attacked really hard because they're going to know what we're trying to do. And so you could really put them in danger of being harmed or killed. So, and also when they know you're coming for them or you're coming for those altars, they will, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought, Christy. I'm sorry I'm doing this.
They will project like all kinds of like the programming and
Yeah,
stuff.
and they'll try to re-abduct you. They will fight. Hey, hey. Christy just
Hey,
undid
how
it.
are you?
Hey,
That's
how are
Bob.
Hey, Bob.
you? Yeah.
Are you just getting home from work?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She just
Cool.
undid them all, and we're putting it on YouTube for
Undid
people.
all who?
She just undid all her rituals. She's
Oh,
done.
yours. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And she did great. She was
That's so cool.
extremely easy. She was like
Mhm.
I was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was like
Cool.
cool. But
Awesome.
anyway, so good to see you.
See you too. Surprised you.
But anyway, let me finish this.
Yeah.
So reach out with them with information on how to free themselves,
Mhm.
information of what happened, love from you. It's love. Just really send them the love and send the healing that you never got.
Yeah.
Because this is you.
Yeah.
And they'll start coming in
Mhm.
and integrating. And then if you have any issues with any integration, any entities, anything, always calling for help, to help and be very specific. You have a headache.
Yeah.
Please come in and heal this headache. Fill it with light. You get anxious. Please smooth out this anxiety. If it is from integration, please, smooth out the integration for me. Fill it with light. If it is from entities, please remove them from me. You've got to just be very specific because these guys won't help because they're the light. They're not going to help unless you be very specific, because that's called giving you your free will. They don't stomp on like that like the dark ones do. So anyway, that's pretty much the process. So honestly, you see how much work it is, and girl, you were easy.
Yeah.
If I was doing someone else, it could take 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 days, weeks, months, years.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mhm.
It just depends on how bad they are. So you
Yeah.
can get a good gauge on people how bad they are by kind of triggering it a little bit, by talking about removing it, and see what they do.
Yeah.
Do they go hide? Do they get really kind of little agitated? Are they able to just carry on a normal conversation with you and follow it? Because if they are able to do that and just be normal, then they're fine to undo. But again, you may encounter some issues.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully I give you enough tools. You may encounter some issues you kind of struggle with.
Mhm.
And when these guys can't cover themselves, I have to cover them at all times.
Yeah, yeah.
Like constantly, just to make sure I'm keeping it hard backed off until they get everything under control. So it's a lot. So anyway, I think that pretty much covers everything. You can get with me later and we'll do the family programming, the removal, all that and stuff like that. And we'll double check and see if there's anything else you want to cover in here. But very good book, guys. Get the book. We'll explain all these rituals and what they did to you, and you will understand why you are so messed up. If
Yeah.
you're not happy and you don't wake up happy, clear, clear, clear. Because I used to think that's just the way it was
Yeah,
until
yeah.
I got this tightened up so hard. Now I wake up happy every single day. And I was like, oh my God, all that time it was entities and influence,
Wow.
and I had no idea.
Mm.
So, but thank you, Christy, so much. It was fun. And
Yeah.
get some sleep. You're going to need it. And
Mhm.
start working on integrating those altars.
Yeah, I
Because
will.
as soon as you get that done, you're untouchable. As soon as you get
Mhm.
that done and you get the protections in place, you're untouchable. Ask for protection tonight. Call in everything, put your borders, but please, for God's sake, print that out and at least carry one on you at all times.
Yeah.
Have it on you when you sleep and say, this is my borders, boundaries, and procedures. I command you must respect this, just do like that and you'll be fine.
Mhm.
Call
Yeah.
me if you have any problems whatsoever. Don't
Okay.
care, day or night, call me.
Mhm.
Okay?
Okay. I will. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
and
have
then
a good night.
and then also, since we're recording this for my YouTube, then and then tell them again
Yeah.
how they can contact you to go through this, to do the sessions.
I'm
You know.
glad you think of these things. I forget. My
Yeah.
head's spinning from everything.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Christy.
No, you tell
You go ahead.
the
Okay.
people how they can contact you.
Okay, so you can contact me on my Facebook page. I know there is one floating around out there that has pictures on it that I have never once been on in my life, and it has pictures of me doing Reiki. I've never been on it. I've never answered anything on it. Do not respond to that one. Make sure it's the one that's
Active. That's an active
yeah,
account.
yeah, and that's what do you call it, verified.
Yeah.
And also you can find me on, and there's a lot of tools under my page to help you guys. And you can find me, you can email me if you want. Sadie, SATI _333 @yahoo.com.
Yeah, and then you have a couple videos on my YouTube as well. So, and then
And
the playlist. And you've been
I've
on
got
Typical Skeptic
some of those.
podcast twice already,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got another podcast scheduled in July, and I think I'm
Michael's.
about to go on with Typical Skeptical podcast. That one's called The Energy That Surrounds Us. It's under my page,
Yeah, it's Michael
like the
Koff's.
cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm about to do another Typical Skeptical podcast. Really, it's really soon. I talked to him today.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is going to be bringing on people I've done, sharing their experiences as it happened. They were more difficult, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see some of the problems that they had.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to protect him hard because we're about to put that out. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, yeah, and I think did you give yours already?
No, and people can contact me on my YouTube channel at Christy Campbell CC33, and my website is ChristyCampbellCC33.com, and I list all of my services there. I'm a Karuna Reiki master. So when I do the sessions with people, then we go over like the different layers of stuff that's going on. They can ask any questions, so it doesn't have to be related to the super soldier programming. But as you see, I've been through all of this, and I can look at it, and it doesn't bother me. So I can help you identify in the programs and kind of help you see and understand what that is. If it's any subject at all, I don't do depossession. I don't do demon. I don't know that. So contact Marcia for that, because she can handle that kind of stuff. I'm
And
not
Christy's awesome.
equipped to
She helped
handle
us.
with that. Yeah, I don't know enough um to do that. That's just not my thing,
All you got
So
to do is learn this process, and you
yeah,
can do exactly what I do. I
yeah,
promise. It's
mhm,
not that hard.
yeah,
It's really not.
yeah. So I would just go to someone who already knows how to do it and can help teach you how to do it more than. But I also, during my readings, some people just ask about like their family or kids or stuff like that. So I just kind of help them work it out in their mind of what. So it's like a Reiki session. So, yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
she's super good. I highly recommend her.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
thank you. Y'all have a good night.
yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.